Yo, what's up, people? I'm 12G's Gaming. You can call me Smith, and today we're going to be playing a game that I found on Steam recently called Distance. Now, Distance is if I haven't already said it, a racing game, but yet at the same time it's not a racing game. Let me explain. It's more of a survival platformer, and you just happen to be a car. Now, we're going to be playing a little bit of the single player today. The only time it's really a racing game, though, is when you're playing multiplayer, and I know that some of the kids that are going to be watching this may not be allowed to play multiplayer, so we're not going to be showing that in this video, but I will show it in another video. This video will be purely covering how the game works and, how to control it. It's kind of like a tutorial video in a sense with a little bit of gameplay involved. Now, let's go ahead and get started. We're going to go over here to Arcade and hit Solo, and this is where you can choose your game type. We're going to go to Sprint, and let's just choose a random map. Now, mostly this game, you race on user-created stuff, but there is some official stuff, so we're going to choose Broken Symmetry here. Now, before I continue, how do you control the car? Well, you control the basic movement with the arrow keys, and there are certain thrusters that tilt the car in certain directions when you're in the air. And if I haven't already said it, WASD, W tilts it forward, S tilts it backwards, A tilts it left, D tilts it right. And usually it would stop there, but there's a little bit more. Q fires all of them at once to force the car down and in certain situations stick it to the track. Shift activates the boost, which you can see a little picture of it up there. Space activates the jump, which is a repulsor underneath the car that forces it up. And if you hit space twice on certain levels, it will allow you to fly. If you hit E, this is kind of unimportant, but if you hit E, it will activate the horn. And if you hit T, it will reset your car. Okay, so I'm just gonna start this up. And now I've already explained the basic controls, so I'm just gonna sort of talk through the game. Now, what is this game about? This game is about you driving around in a car on these maps, and there is like a story mode to this game, but it's one of these things where you have to kind of make the story in your head yourself because it doesn't just blatantly tell it to you. And one more thing before I continue, this is a mostly family-friendly channel. You can expect no cursing, no bad language, at least from me on this channel. And before you start thinking, I'm the only one that will be talking in this video, but I may have special guests on in future videos. Now, there is going to be another video with just me talking in it, probably uploaded maybe right after this one. If not right after, it'll be a couple of days. Now, like I said, Distance is it's still in beta, but that doesn't mean it's a bad game to play. It just simply means, it's just got a longer way to go, and I'm sure there's gonna be more great and cool stuff added into the future. And one of the good things about this game, oh look at that, we finished. One of the cool things about this game is it's got music that you usually wouldn't expect to see and stuff like this. So I'm gonna do one more map, and I will probably make this like a part video, but if not, let me go and get this out of the way. Wherever you're watching this from, I hope you're having a good day, afternoon, evening, or night, and God bless you. Okay, let's move on. Alright, I'm going to do this one last map, and then I'll end the video there. Okay, and you'll notice when you play through the official maps that it does seem to have like a type of story to it, but you just kind of have to figure it out yourself. I don't really know the story that much because I tend to play multiplayer most of the time. But like I said, this is single player that we're showing in the video. Oh yeah, on the back of your car, you'll notice like a little orange bar, and every time I go through these rings and stuff, it will turn. Well, it won't do that. Every time I go through these rings, not those types of rings, it's like a different type of ring, like that one that I just passed through it. It will turn the orange bar that's going out to the side of the car blue, and reset it, and it will also regenerate any damage done to your car. When the orange bar goes out to the edges, it means that your car is beginning to overheat, and if you don't go through the rings quick enough or take your finger off of the boost quick enough, your car will explode. Now, what else is on the back of the car is your distance, compass, and how long you've taken to go through the track. Now you can also get certain points, like well, if you don't do that, if you, for instance, stick certain landings correctly or do a certain trick, you can get points that way, and it mostly just improves your rank. Okay, I will make another video of this at some point, but for now I'll stop it for right here for now. Okay, I hope you enjoyed. Comment, like, subscribe. Why should you subscribe to the channel? You won't just know when I've produced new content to the channel, and you'll be the first ones to know. But if you want more exciting, somewhat humorful, and hopefully very enthusiastic, to a certain degree anyway, videos, voice crack, somewhat enthusiastic videos, completely family friendly, then subscribe to the channel, because there will be a lot more of that stuff coming on. Alright, like I said, I hope you enjoyed. Like, comment, subscribe, and God bless you, and I will talk to you again soon. Bye, guys.